Speaking of not being in your right mind, I want to talk about Desiigner.
I got bros in Atlanta.
Yeah, he definitely had a flight back from Atlanta.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I'm lying. It was Japan. He had no bros in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
But all right, Wiz, tell us.
That nigga was horny.
Tell our viewers exactly what happened with Desiigner, and then we gonna speak about it real quick. That nigga was wilding.
All right, so Desiigner was on a flight from Japan to Minneapolis, I believe. He didn't get no pussy while he was out there in Japan. So, like a nigga, that normally would have sexual
interaction. They don't like pandas in Japan?
That was racist. but you should probably get Bean to edit that out.
No, his song is Panda.
Okay.
Desiigner, Panda, Japan.
Yeah, that's an Asian bear.
All right, continue.
All right, yeah. So anyway, he didn't get no pussy while he was out there and shit like that. And, that's the number one thing is when niggas is on vacation.
Passport bros.
On tours. Sean, edit that out. So on vacation, what happens is more than likely we trying to knock something down, right?
Free or not free?
Hey, however you get it.
Ali accent free.
However you get it. But he was trying to knock something down out there. They probably didn't have the women that he is used to in Atlanta, right?
I think. Okay.
So I would assume so, right?
I got you.
I haven't been to Japan. I haven't.
I have.
They got bros like Atlanta?
Not nowhere has bros like Atlanta.
Exactly. So he got on the flight.
Shout out to my Atlanta chick.
He got on the flight. He saw one of the stewardesses. The stewardesses, they be wearing all the tight, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. He got a little horny. Or whatever the case is, he just so happened to have Vaseline with him.
So he got a little straightening.
He got bricked on the flight. Pause. And he figured like, yo, I'm in first class. This got to come with some type of, you know what I'm saying, some perks. Or whatever the case is, I'm going to start jerking off. Pause. Not me. Desiigner we talking about.
Nigga took himself to the Maha Club.
Yeah, exactly.
Disgusting.
So they caught him the first time, whacking his joint. Or whatever. They say, yeah, can you put your dick away? Right?
Can you put your dick away? It's crazy.
So he said, all right, I got you. Right? Shit's still hard. Somebody got to finish the job. It ain't going to be the bitches in Japan. So he took it upon himself to try to finish the job. He went for it the second time, started whacking off. They saw him again. Listen, I'm just reporting the news as it comes to me. Pause. Right? So he stopped the second time. But, once you horny, that shit, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't busting a nut, more than likely you're going to try to get this shit off. Come on, don't act like your dick never been hard. Like,
not in the middle of a flight.
You trying to leave with something.
I'm not, no, I'm relaxing. I'm going to sleep. I like to sleep on my flights.
This nigga, I don't know. He probably hasn't had, you know what I'm saying? He tried to cash his own check, is what I'm trying to say.
If shit declined?
Delta wasn't jacking it.
Why he didn't go in the bathroom?
Get it? Delta wasn't jacking it.
Pause.
But
why he didn't go in? Why he didn't go?
You like that, right? I know, yeah.
Pause.
I'm getting better.
Pause.
Okay.
Why he didn't go to the bathroom?
I am getting better, though.
Why he use a little blanket that they have for him and just recite his own lyrics to himself and just...
Because the blankets be thick and shit. You don't want to be whacking off and sweating and shit like that. It should get hot under there. You see what I'm saying? Like, the AC. He wanted the breeze from the AC on top of it, you know what I'm saying?
All right. How I feel about this.
But yeah, so the FBI, I don't even know why the FBI involved. A nigga trying to get his nut on, and the FBI got to come lock this nigga up.
Your detail on that explanation was way too clean. You've done this before.
What, jerk off on a flight?
Yeah.
No, I don't jerk off on a flight.
All right. One.
I've had too many instances at airports where I've been confronted with law enforcement. So the last thing I'm doing is jerking off. I'm worried about my safety and what my,
getting to your
like my freedom and all that shit. Like, I don't know why, but majority of the times I'm at an airport, especially if I'm going to or from Miami, they swab my hands.
Miami. Oh, could you kingpin?
No.
Okay.
But they swab my hands. The first 2 times I didn't inquire.
Maybe it's the beard.
The third time I asked, I'm like, what do y'all swab my hands for? They said bomb residue.
Oh, you're Muslim.
I'm like, nah, that's some bullshit.
I don't think this. This is what they think.
That's some bullshit. And then the last time, when we went to St. Louis, they didn't stop me, but when I came back from Jamaica, they stopped me. It was 3
frequent flapper miles.
They stopped me and they asked me they looked at my itinerary or whatever the case is. They said, oh, so we noticed that you was in Colombia a few months ago, blah blah blah.
Wow.
Why did you go to Colombia? I said, oh, bachelor party, blah blah. So they said, why did you go to Jamaica? I said, for the wedding, for the bachelor party that I went to, or whatever. There's like, okay, so why are you traveling by yourself? I'm like, because I booked a ticket by myself, or whatever. I'm not traveling with them. They got on other flights, or
they say
whatever the case is.
The chat says you look like a drug dealer, and Delta blankets are not that thick.
Okay, well, American Airlines got some.
So what I'm gonna say is, Desiigner might be like a class L fucking celebrity at this moment. It's over. Like,
I mean,
I'm sorry. Maybe in Atlanta, he might have a broad or two, but in Japan,
I'm worried about his mental health. Honestly,
all right. I think what we live.
He came from the top, being on the radio. Yeah, pause.
He came from the top. Is crazy.
He was on the radio every day. Now, so he has to fly out to Japan to probably for touring purposes, I would assume.
If you did a
so he probably has a
how you get no pussy?
He probably has a plethora of things that he's dealing with at the time. You see what I'm saying? He
could have used the bathroom, right? Exactly.
Maybe there's people in there. Like,
he's in first class. He got like 3 bathrooms himself.
Well, I don't know, man.
Listen,
I never been
Desiigner. It's okay. You ain't got no bitches. You should have flew out one of them Atlanta bitches. You'd been good.